So you've been in radio for a long time. There's been major transformations since its inception. How do you see the state of radio today in the 21st century?
The changes are not in the basic art of the communication, the one-to-one, having a conversation with the audience. What has changed is the hardware, the software, the distribution methods, the different types of platforms, going from AM to FM to satellite radio. But the principles remain the same. The principles of you have a thought, you can transfer it into audio and disseminate it to potentially millions and millions of people personally, quickly, and economically. And none of that has changed. As a matter of fact, it's become a heck of a lot easier. What we've done at Hofstra is adapted to the digital way of thinking that our students already come to school with. So we're right on top of all the digital distribution methods. We recently redid the entire radio program to reflect all the changes in radio in the past 10 years or so. Some of them have been profound. Again, as I say, technologically and software, but not conceptually.
The radio curriculum is extremely comprehensive, and it covers everything from radio production of spots and commercials and station imaging for traditional commercial FM radio to music programming and conceptually thinking about how to target specific audiences. But it also focuses a lot of attention on producing radio, public affairs, news, and storytelling radio that exists across the spectrum. But in every one of those forms, I think the idea of telling a story is really what's important, whether it's a 30-second spot telling a story or whether it's a 7, 8, 9-minute radio feature that is documenting the lives of a local community that is going through major struggles recuperating from the Hurricane Sandy, for example. I think the internet has made radio a much more sustained medium, whereas in the past some people considered radio, I don't agree with this, but they would consider radio as very ethereal, that it's a moment and it's gone. And which this is part of the beauty of the communication tool of traditional radio. But I think with the internet, the ability to go back to something, the ability to archive and direct people to other sources, the ability to have that constant communication that has always existed with film and with video television in many ways, I think is now a vibrant aspect of radio that we're taking advantage of in the program.
It's not just an audio medium anymore. Everything is interconnected now, and we're right there with it, all of that.
And of course, our students who are in the program majoring in radio and taking the wide array of courses, they also have the opportunity to work at one of the premier flagship community university licensed radio stations in the country, WRHU. And our students, those who are taking classes and studying and writing and learning all those different skills are practicing it on a daily basis on a station that transmits locally in a local area, but also online. Globally through our WRHU app and all the other ways of getting the signal out. And it's a tremendous experience. It's a real community of producers and writers and technicians and artists who are creating radio for the 21st century.